Through our official partnership with the Texas Center for the Missing, Fox 26 is continuing to take you inside some of the thousands of missing person cases that are filed every year in Houston and then go unsolved, as families are now turning to you for help. Tonight, it's the mysterious disappearance of a Southeast Houston teen.
It's on video.
He, a very loving kid, very open with me. We'd sit on the couch, have long conversations. There isn't anything he wouldn't share with me. We're very close. Every day's it's like torture, but you have to get up and keep going on. I have a little one I have to take care of, so I don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You have to be strong. And I want to answer, so I want to find out what happened to him.
Crystal Lopez last saw her son, Jonathan Giorgianni, in person on December 31st, 2021.
I know this is the part in Red Dead, right?
Like many moms, she spoke to him daily until January 14th. 2022.
He was staying with his girlfriend at the time. He had left for some reason, went to go visit some friends, and no one has seen him ever since. The last communication we had with him was on the 14th of January, and my daughter had spoken with him earlier in the evening, and she mentioned to him, like, please, make sure you're in contact with me daily so I know that you're okay. And he said that he would, and at that time, he was in trouble with us because he was recently arrested a week prior. And then he had a scheduled court date on the 26th that he didn't show up for, and when that happened, we knew something was wrong.
Crystal explains that Jonathan was a good kid who lived with bipolar disorder.
Unless you have a close family member who has that disorder, you really aren't aware of what that entails, and it's very difficult to have them stay on their medication. And when they're manic and not sleeping and not eating and can't think straight, they will often do things that they wouldn't normally do. It's part of the disorder. And it's easy to judge unless you have a family member with that. So he's had a rough couple of years and just had recently gotten off medication. And his behavior had been kind of erratic prior to his disappearance.
But Crystal soon felt that his mental health alone couldn't explain Jonathan's absence.
He's missed some important events already in our family that I know he would never miss.
Another one!
He loves his little sister to death, and he wasn't there for her birthday, and I know he wouldn't miss her birthday for anything.
Jonathan had just lost his cell phone before his disappearance and was using a temporary phone that was only good for 30 days as he awaited the replacement. But 30 days has long passed.
Without a phone, no money, nothing.
A travel nurse by trade, Crystal had been working in California, but is back in Houston to race against the clock before the case goes cold. She's recruiting help from members of the community who can get the word out, and got help putting up a billboard near Hobby Airport. Her hope now in the hands of passing strangers.
Where do you think he is?
I think he's somewhere here in Southeast Houston. I pray for a good outcome, but I'm not too hopeful. I often question, like, why is this happening? Why is our family going through something like this? And I just have to trust God's plan that maybe there's something God knows that I wasn't privy to. I know my son suffered a lot with his condition, and I keep that in mind as well. And I just think, is this God's way of answering his prayers? My son always would just cry and ask me, Mom, why do I have this? Why do I have to be like this? Everything was very difficult for him. We'll always be here for you, Jonathan. And if you're okay, please just reach out to us and let us know. I love you more than anything in this world. Whatever you're going through, you can reach out to us. I love you, Dee.
Shortly after I interviewed Crystal, she called me and said someone had rung her up and told her that they think they know something about her son's disappearance. It was shocking information that she's not sharing yet publicly, but has shared with detectives who are actively digging into the tip as we speak. And the best way that the rest of us can help is to keep sharing Jonathan's story, which you will find on fox26houston.com tonight under the missing section of our Fox 26 originals. And if you really want to dig into this case, do not miss The Missing Live this Wednesday, where you get to interview these families. Crystal's going to join me this Wednesday, 7 p.m., and you can stream it on fox26houston.com on our live stream, but you can also join the show on the Fox 26 Facebook page on that live stream, and that's where you can ask the questions and get answers as we engage and help these families try to get answers. And I appreciate all of you who are involved. JD, we have this awesome following of people who are helping us out and are there every week. It's amazing.
Yeah, those live streams are really a fantastic way to really kind of get pulled into the story even more than just watching it on the television.
Yeah, get into those details. Now,